Way out yonder lies the little kingdom of Bongo, Congo, a peaceful land where contented natives play contented songs on their contented drums, bongo drums. The principal product of the kingdom. In fact, the only product of the kingdom. Come with us now to Bongo Land. From the palace comes the thundering roar of great lion King Leonardo.
Confounded, where's my throne? It's time for my cartoon show.
In our last episode, to attract tourists, King Leonardo set out to interest the people in water sports by trying them himself. He tried skin diving.
Yow!
And then he tried surfboarding. Finally, the King and Odie decided to stage a unique sporting event.
A race on bicycles built for two.
Of course. And we'll offer a giant cash prize to the winners.
Immediately, word of the race spread.
Now, Kingsy's getting smart, offering a big cash prize and a race on bikes for two.
Yeah, cool, man. His one beat will have a ringside seat.
Yeah, you'll have a seat, okay? Right on one of the bicycles, see? We're winning that prize money one way or another.
News of Biggie and Itchy entering the race reached the King and Odie.
If the villains win, sire, we'll lose all our tourist trade. For no one would again enter a race first won by those two cheaters.
Then you and I will enter the race to stop them.
And so on the day of the big race, the King and Odie waited at the starting line along with Biggie and Itchy and all the other racers.
Those two traitors will never win with that bicycle. Look at the extra weight they're carrying.
But little did King Leonardo realize that this extra weight was really a concealed motor. And as the race got underway...
On your mark! Get set! Ready!
Quickly, Biggie Rat uncovered the motor and turned it on. And in seconds, Biggie and Itchy were far out in front.
Look, sire, they've taken the lead.
Oh, no! Faster, Odie, pedal faster!
And away we go!
Hold on, Itch. Pull over a minute.
Yeah, but gee, Big, why, break the bike?
Because I'm taking no chances, say. I'm moving that dead-end sign.
I dig, Big. You put the sign on this road, and those kooks will, end up at a dead end.
Turn here, Odie.
But, sire, I think...
Turn, confound it, turn!
While the King and Odie and the other riders were disentangling themselves, Biggie and Itchy zoomed confidently on their way.
Gee, Big, this motorcycle bike is like a cool tool. Those guys will never catch. Hey, Big, our power's poop.
Paddle, slowpoke. I'll push.
But I think we're gonna... I got you, Big, I got you.
Let go of me, you pedal punk. Take your hands off my...
I think something went wrong, Big.
I think something went wrong, Big. You numbskull. Now we'll have to use the fly plan.
The fly plan?
Right. We're taking a shortcut over Bottomless Canyon. Now let's go.
And moments later, at the edge of Bottomless Canyon, Biggie put his fly plan into action.
All right, Itch. Start flapping.
Gee, Big, I'm more like a flipper than a flapper.
Flap, winglet.
Okay, Big, I dig.
And as Itchy began flapping the special wings Biggie had brought, their bicycle began soaring across the canyon.
Look, sire, Biggie and Itchy are crossing the canyon.
If they do that, they'll be right at the finish line. What can we do?
Wait, sire, I have a plan.
Quickly, Odie Coloni made a lasso from the rope he carried. Then, whirling the lasso, Odie sailed it through the air and lassoed the wings right out of Itchy's hands. Biggie and Itchy were finally out of the race, and only moments later, the winners crossed the finish line.
The winners, those two wacky mechanics from America, Orville and Wilbur Long.
Isn't it wonderful, sire? 2 Americans won the race. Now we're certain to have millions of American tourists in Bongo, Congo.
Yes, once again, the King and Odie had outwitted Biggie and Itchy. But what new schemes will they scheme to make themselves rich?
Winter had come to Bongo, Congo. As the snow flurries drifted down, King Leonardo sat in his throne room, mourning the passing of summer.
No more horseback riding. No more cricket. No more baseball. Confound it, I'm bored, True Blue Odie. What can I do?
Immediately, the faithful servant tried to help his king pass the winter hours more cheerfully.
Ice fishing, sire. A wonderful sport. We simply saw 2 holes in the ice. There, now we'll... Oh, no, sire. Look out!
Finding King Leonardo somewhat cold on ice fishing, Odie Coloni suggested skating instead.
Ice skating is truly exciting, Your Majesty. Notice how on 1 foot you can move in a complete circle. You make the figure 0.
Looks like fun. 1 foot, move in a circle. A perfect 0.
Ah, beautiful, sire. Perfectly. Oh, no! Look out!
Undaunted by the cold water which had been thrown on his first suggestions, True Blue Odie quickly worked out other activities for his beloved king. Sledding. Skiing. Ice hockey. But nothing worked. None of these pleasant sports seemed to make the king happy.
True Blue Odie, I'm still blue. And now I'm even black and blue.
Ah, sire, what you need is something new. I know just the thing.
Quickly, Odie Coloni went into action. A fast phone call produced impressive results.
I've ordered you a pet, sire. A faithful puppy dog of your very own. Ah, the noble beast is truly man's best friend. Look out, Your Majesty. He's...
Confound it! Don't you know royalty when you see it or smell it? Get off of me! There. That's better. I can see the pup may take a little training. All right, pup, here we go. Heel. Heel!
Let go, sire. Please let go the leash, Your Majesty. He is a playful one, but loving, Your Majesty. Truly a noble beast.
And while the king was training his new pet, there were others also taking a great interest in the king's newest friend.
Now listen, Guy. This is Biggie talking, see? And I got a plan, see?
Shoot the story, Shorty.
It's Biggie to you, blockhead. Now get this. I found out where the king keeps his gold hidden in the palace.
Great, Big. Sounds like a golden opportunity. How do we, get in the palace?
Brains, blockhead. I just got word that Kingsley has bought himself a dog, see? Now, all we gotta do is grab the dog and send in a guy disguised like a dog. He grabs the gold, and we're rich.
Yeah, I dig Big. Who could we get who'd, be dumb enough to disguise himself as a dog? I mean, we'd have to... Oh, no, not me, Big.
You. Put it on, flea brain, or else.
Yeah, okay, Big, I dig.
Yes, Biggie Rat had devised a clever scheme to make himself rich. Will he steal the king's playful pal? Will he get the gold? Will Itchy Brother be treated like a dog? Don't miss our next exciting episode, My Dog Has Fleas. In our last episode, King Leonardo had inherited from his uncle, long-lost Lenny, an entire town, Gravestone, USA, the town where Uncle Lenny had kept his silver. Even before the king and Odie began their journey to Gravestone, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother had heard the news.
Gee, Big, I remember Uncle Lenny. He was like nutty as putty. Went to the U.S. of A. to prospect for silver.
Silver. So that's it. Come on, get packing. We'll get to Gravestone ahead of the King and Odie and keep them out of town until we find the silver.
Okay, Big, I dig.
When the King and Odie, after a slow, easy journey, arrived at the outskirts of Gravestone, their driver refused to take them into town.
Wouldn't be caught dead in Gravestone. Last few days, it's turned into a real ghost town with real ghosts.
In spite of the warning, King Leonardo and True Blue Odie Coloni walked bravely into Gravestone.
Don't worry, sire. There's nothing to fear.
Who's afraid? Not the king. Fetch me a drink of water, True Blue Odie. My throat is parched.
At once, sire.
Where's that drink of water? Confound it, where are you, True Blue Odie? Help! Help! Is that you down there, Odie? This is no time for swimming. Come out of there at once. Confound it! This is the most unheard of thing I've ever heard of.
Hold on, sire. Perhaps I can climb the bucket rope and then pull you up.
Soaking wet. I'll catch my death of cold.
Hurry. Into one of the buildings, Your Majesty. We'll find a stove to warm you up. There now. Light the fire, sire, while I fetch more wood to warm you.
That's the end. The end, I say. There's something.
Wait, sire. Let me try as soon as I put down the wood.
Tossed into wells. Covered with smoke.
Look, sire. Refreshments. Let us go in.
Capital idea. A cool drink of milk will settle my nerves. It's gone.
Take mine, sire. The bottle, sire.
What's going on here? Go!
Wait, sire. Wait. There, this must be a trick. There are no ghosts. Let us sneak back and listen.
Oh, man, is that fair square? Huh? They both were like pale as paint.
They won't stop running for days, which leaves us a clear field, see? A chance to find long-lost Lenny's silver.
You see, sire, the traitors, Biggie and Itchy.
But what can we do? We must unmask their ghostly plot.
Tremendous idea, Your Majesty. We'll beat them at their own game. Come with me.
Nothing here, Big.
Keep looking, see? We'll find that silver on... Ha! Knocked themselves out, did they?
And look, sire, behind the picture that fell on them, a hiding place.
What's inside?
A silver spoon, sire, with a tag. It says, the silver of long-lost Lenny.
Of course, I should have known. Uncle Lenny always wished he'd been born with a silver spoon in his mouth. I guess he finally got one.
So the mystery of long-lost Lenny's silver was solved. And what of Gravestone? The people returned, and King Leonardo gave the town back to its inhabitants. Then the King and Odie, amid cheers from the people of Gravestone, headed back to Bongo, Congo. But what new crisis awaits the king in his own kingdom? We'll find out in our next exciting episode of The King and Odie.
The Fox, public enemy number one, had committed many shocking crimes, but none so terrible as the theft he perpetrated in the city of Philadelphia, in broad daylight, under the noses of hundreds of people. In Independence Hall, a number of people were observing the historic Liberty Bell.
In 1776, this bell was rung to call the people together to hear the Declaration of Independence. The bell is made of bronze, and it weighs 3 tons.
And just then a voice in the crowd cried,
Hey, look over there!
Of course, everybody looked, but they didn't see anything. And when they looked back,
The bell's gone! Vanished!
Call the army.
Call the police! Call the army! Congress! Marines!
while the attention of the crowd had been diverted, the Fox, who else would have the nerve, had stolen the Liberty Bell. Naturally, everybody was up in arms, and everybody started looking at once. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and even Congress looked, but no one found so much as a clapper. There was no trace of the celebrated bell. Then Officer Flim Flanagan called the hunter.
Hunter, do you know what he's done now?
Who? I say who he. I mean he who. Me. Come, son, speak up. Don't get flustered.
Who? Why, the fox, of course. And he's stolen the Liberty Bell.
The Liberty Bell, son. This time he's gone too far.
Then you'll take the case?
What red-blooded American could refuse? I'll start just as soon as I put on my hat. The hunter left no stone unturned, no bell unrung. Although, as usual, he had his troubles. There was his investigation of ship's bells. Avast, belay! Hand over that bell, you swab. You're under arrest.
Throw that loony landlubber off my ship! Aye, sir.
The patriotic hunter's search for the missing bell took him to a famous bell tower. My card, son. Have nose, will hunt. Right now, I'm a-hunting a missing bell. I'd like to nosy around your tower. I'll just climb to the top and have a look-see.
But it's time to ring the bells.
Now, those are mighty big bells. Meanwhile, all across the country, the land was being flooded with counterfeit Liberty Bells. The wily, clever fox was selling counterfeit bells to patriotic citizens who were taking them to Philadelphia, certain that they were returning the stolen Liberty Bell. The fox was ringing up a nice piece of change until he made a mistake and tried to sell one to the hunter.
Aha! A patriot, I see. I know you want to do the patriotic thing for your country, patriot, and I just happen to have here the genuine Liberty Bell, which I'm sure you'll want to return to its rightful owners. Feast your patriotic peepers on this, and it's yours for only $100.
What in the cotton bloomin' world are you trying to pull, son? That bell's got a crack in it. American people wouldn't stand for a cracked Liberty Bell. Not unless they had bats in their belfry. Yeah, that's a joke, son. But what you're doing is no joke, and I'm putting you under arrest.
Oh, no, you don't.
Granny's the fox. Now, you wily, clever criminal, where's the real Liberty Bell?
In there.
Look at all them bells.
Hunter, you've done it again. The fox and the bells. How are we going to tell which is the real Liberty Bell?
Simple, son. Observe. This is it. Liberty always rings true, son.
Hunter, how can we ever repay you?
Well, you can't, son. Liberty has no price. And so the fox lost his liberty, and the great bell was returned to Independence Hall, where you can see it anytime you want, because it's your bell. And that's no joke, son.
For years, almost all of the bongo drums used throughout the world had come from the magnificent drum factory in Bongo, Congo, and every drum produced had always been perfect. Until one night, in the famous Beardland Club of New York, a bongo Congo drum was struck and there was no bong in the bongos. And in a Greenwich Village coffee house, Melvin Van Flip prepared to play the bongos while reciting the psychological overtones of a dripping faucet. But as he began, there was no bong in the bongos. Everywhere the same tragic cry was heard. No bong in the bongos. Word of the tragedy was not long in reaching King Leonardo.
Sire, there is a line of foreign representatives to see you.
See me? What about True Blue, Odie?
They insist on speaking directly to you, Your Majesty, alone.
Very well, confound it, but tell them to hurry.
Come in, gentlemen.
Bonjour. There is no bong in the bongos.
Why, you...
Buenos dias. There is no bong in the bongos.
Guards! Odie!
Buongiorno. There is no bong in the bongos.
Confound it, this is the most unheard of thing I ever heard of. Odie! Odie!
Oh, sire, this is terrible.
Get me out of these things. I'll have those men thrown in the dungeon.
Oh, no, sire. Those men are from countries who buy our bongo drums. They say there is no bong in our bongos.
There is no bong in our bongos? Ridiculous! Absurd!
But King Leonardo soon discovered that the statement was true. But why? What had happened to the once perfect Bongo Congo drum factory? Unknown to anyone, two callous criminals had been working on the drum assembly line. Yes, it was Biggie Rat with Itchy Brother. For months, they had been lifting the drums out of the water tank, which normally shrunk the skins of the bongo drums.
Like, there goes another Rongo Bongo, huh, Big? Right, Drumhead. We must have ruined 1,000,000 of them, see? And that's enough. Let's get out of here.
No bong in the bongos, no bong in the bongos. No.
Look out, blockhead!
Gee, Big, you like out of shape.
You clumsy oaf. Put me down. We've got work to do with the hideout.
It was only a short while after Biggie and Itchy had left the bongo plant that True Blue Odie discovered what had been going on.
You see, sire, someone was deliberately keeping the drums from going into the water tank. Thus, the drumheads never tightened enough, and that meant no bong in the bongos.
Thieves, traitors! But at least we've discovered the plot. Now things will be all right again.
I'm afraid not, sire.
Confound it, why not?
The countries who once purchased our drums no longer have faith in our product, sire. They won't trust our drums.
This is terrible.
True, sire. For now, they will purchase their drums from someone else.
But who? Who is there to compete with Bongo Congo Bongos?
The answer was simple. In the hideout of Biggie and Itchy, the devilish duo was hard at work.
Gee, Big, that's like a real fine sign. Buy Biggie's better bongos, cheaper by the dozen.
And now we start to take in the cash, see? Stick with Biggie, and you'll be rich.
Okay, Big, I dig.
The situation looked serious indeed. No one in the world wanted King Leonardo's bongo drums. And now Biggie and Itchy were out to capture the profits. What could the king and Odie do? Without the profit from the bongo drums, there would be no income in the kingdom. The king's subjects would be poor. Children would be without toys. Can True Blue Odie come through again with a plan? A plan to restore the world's faith in Bongo Congo Bongos? We'll find out in our next exciting episode, The Ad Game.
In solving the robbery of the hopeless diamond, the heroic underdog had captured Tap Tap the Chiseler, who bore an amazing resemblance to Underdog himself. Now Tap Tap was in jail, and his hatred of Underdog grew stronger every day. Then, suddenly, Tap Tap was laughing.
What's with you, Tap Tap? What's to laugh at in prison?
That's just it, cellmate. I won't be in prison after today. Underdog is going to get me out. Read that newspaper.
Underdog to visit prison at warden's request. Yeah? So?
I'm going to have an underdog disguise. When he walks in, I walk out.
So it was that the next morning, Underdog entered prison.
Underdog, we're very glad to have you inspect our prison. Let me show you around.
One of the things I'd like to see is if Tap Tap the Chiseler still looks like me.
Little did Underdog know that Tap Tap now looked exactly like him and was at that very moment hiding outside the door.
Now, the first thing I'd like you to see is the recreation room.
Gee, Underdog, you leaving already?
Yes, I had an emergency call for help.
Well, come again.
And now to put the next part of my plan into action. Underdog is in for a big surprise.
The first thing Tap Tap did was to visit a bomb factory.
Underdog, what can we do for you?
I want a small bomb to carry around with me.
For you, Underdog, anything, and no questions asked. Here's our latest model. Just push the button and kaboom.
Next, Tap Tap approached a friendly policeman.
I wonder if I might borrow your handcuffs for a few hours.
Oh, sure, Underdog, anything for you.
And finally, Tap Tap visited the studio where Sweet Polly Purebred, top reporter, was reporting the news.
And so, dear viewers, it looks like the news from Underdog. What are you doing here? What is this? Why are you handcuffing us together?
Because, sweet Polly, I'm not Underdog. I'm Tap Tap the Chiseler. And I'm warning Underdog over the TV that unless he comes to us and does exactly as I say, I will push the button on this bomb and blow us both to bits.
Immediately advised of what had happened, Underdog quickly left the prison.
When Polly's in trouble, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
You beast! Underdog will never do as you say. Just wait till he gets here.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Wrong, Underdog. There's plenty to fear. Sweet Polly is handcuffed to me, and if you don't do what I say, I'll blow us both to bits.
For just 1 minute, I'll listen to you. What evil deed would you have me do?
First, bring me $1 million from the bank. Then promise you'll never bother me again.
Don't do it, Underdog.
Underdog pretended to think it over, but actually he was using his cosmic ray vision to melt the chain of the handcuffs. Then, like a bullet, he flew at Tap Tap.
Oh, Underdog, are you hurt?
Sticks and stones would break his bones, but even bombs will not hurt me.
Oh, Underdog, you're wonderful.
That's a matter of opinion.
You mean you want me to arrange for you to talk with Ruffled Feather and Running Board?
Exactly, Sergeant. Because I have finally found a way to get rid of them. Just read the headline of this newspaper article.
Oh, it says, Cleveland welcomes Indians.
You see? Cleveland welcomes Indians. So all I have to do is talk the Gopher Indians into going to Cleveland, where they will be welcome. And we'll be rid of them.
But begging the Colonel's pardon, this article is from the sports section. The Cleveland Indians are baseball players.
I don't care what they play, just so long as Cleveland likes them. Now arrange that talk, Sergeant. And so the Colonel met with the Gophers and told them of the beauty of Cleveland and how they would be welcomed. And they agreed to go with him and see if they liked the city.
Hey, get that thing out of there! How are we gonna...
But you have to go to a hotel. You can't put up camp in the middle of Main Street.
You say Cleveland like us. Well, we like this spot. Hard, dry ground. We camp here.
All right, you wise guys. You're all under arrest. Now, just a moment, officer. I happen to be an officer in the United States Cavalry. And I happen to be an officer of the Cleveland Police Department, and you're all under arrest for disturbing the peace and blocking traffic. You featherbrains! You struck an officer of the law!
Get out of here.
What did he say?
Him say run for it.
A narrow escape. But luck is with us. This is the stadium for the Cleveland Indians. You're sure to be welcome here. Come along. Attention, everyone. You will be happy to know that I, Colonel Kit Coyote, have brought you some fellow Indians.
I'm giving him a phony.
What did he say?
Him say these not real Indians wear no feathers. You fakes.
What kind of characters are you? Get them, boys. They'll be locked up.
Things are not going right at all. I must get you to a hotel.
What this place?
This? Oh, it's a nightclub where people come to dance. Wait, stop! Stop! Hey, twisting! Look like a person!
sleeping. We go see more of city.
Wake up! Wake up!
What is it? What happened? Who are you?
I, sir, am the mayor of this city, and I have just been in touch with your commanding officer in Washington.
What?
I am to inform you that you will either have these Gopher Indians out of Cleveland in 1 hour, or you will be drummed out of the Army forever.
Oh, no.
But nice.
What did he say? What did he
say? We like Cleveland. What Colonel do for us if we go back Gopher Gulch?
Anything. Anything at all.
Time now give ruffled feather bath, servant. Then fix lunch, wash clothes, sweep teepee, hoe garden, plant corn.
Well, looks like the Colonel's got a peck of trouble. Y'all better be with us for our next adventure.
Elephants, remarkable creatures. Did I ever tell you of my amazing encounter with a giant elephant?
Sorry, Commander. I must be going.
I was on a lonely safari when suddenly the natives dropped their supplies and began shouting, "Hulawada! Hulawada! Hulawada!" The natives vanished, and I was left alone to face this wild, destructive beast. It seemed certain that I would be done in, until my keen eyes noticed a large thorn in the beast's left front hoof. With one quick jerk, the thorn was removed. Immediately, the beast was quiet. And from that moment on, he was my faithful friend. He followed me wherever I went. Into Paris, where he encountered the Eiffel Tower. Into London, where he bumped into the Royal Palace. On to America, where he stumbled into the Empire State Building.
My goodness, however did you get rid of him?
Yes. Quite often he still finds me and...
Surely, Commander, you don't expect me to believe... Commander? Commander!
There, El Mesa Mucho, the home of the giant bird. Did I ever tell you about the time I was held captive?
No, Commander, but I really must be going.
I must be going, too. I'll tell you on the way. I'd been flying over desert country when suddenly my engine stopped. Quickly, I bailed out. I landed in a huge bird's nest. My chute covered me so that I looked just like the other eggs. Just then, the mother bird arrived and settled on the nest until we hatched. After the first shock, she treated me as one of her own. When it came time to fly, she pushed Alice, Jeffrey, and Seymour out of the nest. Then it was my turn. Of course, I fell like a stone.
Good heavens, Commander, what happened?
Oh, Mother caught me. She tried again and again, but finally gave up and left me in the nest. I became her favorite.
How did you ever manage to escape?
Didn't exactly. Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks, Commander. I've got to be... I say, Commander...
Major Minor, I've looked all over the territory for that bandit savoir-faire. He's nowhere to be found. I've been on the trail for days.
Good news, Klondike. I've had a tip that savoir-faire is hiding out in town in the Branch Water Cafe.
Well, I'll go there right now and arrest that rascal.
Be careful, Klondike. The Branch Water Cafe is the toughest place in the territory.
Give me a shot. Sure. I'm the toughest, meanest polka in the territory.
Says who?
Says me.
No rough stuff, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, I'm looking for that desperate criminal savoir-faire. Yeah, we got a tip he was hiding here. Say, you look just like him. savoir-faire is a short kind of feller, and you're tall.
Oh, yes. They call me Long John.
Well, Long John, have you seen savoir-faire?
Listen, that fellow over there with the beard, he looked like savoir-faire in disguise.
Good thinking. You there, savoir-faire? Take off that phony beard.
You yank my beard, huh? We see how you like to have the beard pulled.
That was the wrong man, Long John.
Ah, well, those things happen, but I am sure that one there is savoir-faire, the one with the guns, huh? He is pretending to be Two-Gun Pete, the fastest man in the territory.
All right, savoir-faire, I know who you are.
I'm Two-Gun Pete, the fastest gun in the territory.
You can't fool me. You're savoir-faire.
I'm Two-Gun Pete.
Well, I'll prove it to you. Draw.
Hey, Long John, my partner and me, we caught us a grizzly bear for the circus. Can we keep him in the back room till the circus man gets here?
Oh, but of course.
He's an awful mean bear. Don't let anyone in that room.
Yeah, hey, Long John, you made another mistake. That wasn't savoir-faire. And I know he's here somewhere.
Ah, shh. In there.
Oh, but that says keep out.
Ah, it's a trick. That is where he is hiding.
Aha! You all right, savoir-faire? Open up. Yeah, I know you're in there. You can't fool me. Don't try and disguise your voice. I know you're in there. Now, you open up or I'll kick the door down. You okay? You asked for it. Now I've got you. Oh, no! Still, Long John, you're really savoir-faire.
It's a long story.
Never mind. Klondike Cat always gets his mouth.
Well, Tooter, how is you?
Hands up, Mr. Wizard. You're under arrest.
Tooter, what is you?
No use asking for mercy. Here goes. Fooled you, huh, Mr. Wizard?
Oh, what a fright, Tooter. Is maybe a clue to what you would like to be?
Sure is, Mr. Wizard. I'd like to be one of them real detective fellers.
Ah, well, all right, my friend. But be very careful. And call if you need the help. This was the city, Bakersville, famous for baking the pies. Then one day, many of the pies were stolen. That was the problem. Hot pies.
That's my business. Hot goods. My name is Tuesday Turtle. I'm a cop.
It was Tuesday, and Tuesday was working the day watch out of the hot foods division. Suddenly, there was the important phone call from the mayor, and quickly Tuesday was entering the mayor's office.
Tuesday Turtle, Bakersville needs your help. We're famous for our crust. Pie crust, that is.
Yes, sir.
Only now our pies are being stolen. Our best pies. Sort of our upper crust, you might say.
Yes, sir.
We need some answers, Tuesday.
Answers?
Well, really, one answer. Why pie? Why not jelly donuts, hard rolls, or even an occasional pecan ring?
Little did they know that the knock on the door would supply part of the answer.
I'll get it, Mayor.
Yes, this was the beginning of the answer. The pies was being stolen by a mysterious pie thrower.
After all, whoever heard of throwing jelly donuts?
And very soon, the pies was splotting in the railroad station. Pies was splotting in the bus station. Pies was even splotting in the police station. This time, the Tuesday Turtle came up with the clue.
Raspberry. Just like that there other one.
And the Tuesday Turtle was right. All of the pies was the same flavor. The mysterious pie thrower was giving everyone the raspberry. Quickly, the Tuesday Turtle was reporting to the mayor.
It's raspberry, all right, Mr. Mayor.
Raspberry?
Yes, sir.
You're not just giving me the berries.
No, sir.
How can you be sure?
Well, now, last time I was here, there was a knock on the door there. I walked over and opened it like this, and...
Good boy, Tuesday Turtle. What's the flavor?
Raspberry, Mr. Mayor. Still raspberry.
That settles it. Pick up everyone who has a pie record, especially a raspberry pie record.
Well, now, Bunny Goodson's got a shoe-fly pie record, and the Androop sisters got a record, Can You Bake a Pie, Billy Boy? And,
No, Tuesday, not that kind of record. A police record.
It's a new label on me, but I'll get right on it, Mr. Mayor.
And soon the Tuesday Turtle had all of the suspects rounded up for the famous lining up.
All right there, number one. You step forward. Okay, Simon, confess. We know you're that there pie thrower.
All right, see, all right, I did it.
Why, Simon? Why pie?
What you think? I'm plain simple Simon, see? Then I met this pie man, only he never let me taste his wares, see? I turned into a pie hater, that's what. That pie man gave me the raspberry.
All right there, Simon. Step down. We're arresting you for the...
You're not taking me! This raspberry pie's got a bomb in it, see? Pie a la explode, get it?
Hold on, Simon. Give me that there pie.
Okay, Tuesday Turtle, take it!
Help, Mr. Wizard! Help!
Well, once more, drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drome. Time for this one to come home.
In the Megapolis Zoo, the quiet of a beautiful day was soon to be ruined for Stanley Livingston.
Mr. Livingston, hurry! What is it, Flunky? Tennessee and Chumley. They done it again, boss.
You mean that pesky penguin and walrus have escaped again? Call Sergeant Badge. Start searching the city. Did they leave any clue as to where they were going?
Not a thing, boss.
But Flunky had failed to notice the headlines on the newspaper Tennessee and Chumley had been reading. Circus comes to town.
This is our chance for adventure and excitement. We'll get jobs with the circus and see the world.
Gee, yeah, Tennessee, I like the circus.
Hold on there, fellas. Circus doesn't open till tonight. Come back then.
You don't understand. We're here to get jobs.
Yeah? What can you do?
Do? Well, we're trapeze artists. Yes, that's it. Trapeze artists.
A penguin and a walrus on the trapeze. Sounds good. Let's see what you can do.
But gee, Tennessee, we don't know anything about trapezes.
Nothing to it, Chumley. I've watched performers on TV. You just do like I do. Yes!
Don't worry, Tennessee, I'll get you.
Let go! You're pulling me off! We'll fall! No!
I'm upside down. What do I do now?
Let me go!
Okay, Tennessee.
No! Help! Chumley! Grab me!
Missed him.
Grab me!
Missed again. Gotcha. I got you, Tennessee. But how do we get off?
Swing harder. I can't reach the platform.
My feet are slipping, Tennessee. I can't hold on much longer.
Hang on.
I can't. I'm slipping.
Well, it's a different kind of act, all right, but we got a lot of comedy routines already. I don't think we can use it.
But we can do other things. Give us a chance.
Mr. Manager, I wish to inform you that I'm quitting your puny circus.
But wait, you can't.
Aha! Now you do need help. we can take over his job.
Yeah, that might be interesting. Come on, I'll give you a try.
What was his job?
You'll see.
Nothing to be afraid of, Chumley. Just remember that these lines are all, really tame. They wouldn't hurt a flea.
Gee, I wish I was the flea. They don't look tame to me.
Just whip your whip, Chumley. Show them who's boss. Like this. Stop that. Get back there, Lion. Don't you see I'm boss? One step closer and I'll buff you with this chair. Oh, stealing my chair, eh? Well, take this. Do something, Chumley. Put your head in his mouth.
I'll scare him off with the gun.
Stop the lion!
Open the
gate!
Open the gate!
Let us out!
Well, boys, lion tame as you aren't.
But we'll do anything to stay with the circus.
Well, I feel kind of sorry for you. And there is one possibility. Do you think you can run the Calliope?
Run the Calliope? Why, sure. Of course we can.
Okay, fellas, be here at 7 sharp for the start of the show.
Gee, Tennessee, what is a
I don't know, Chumley, but we're going to see Mr. Whoopi.
Oh, learn about the Calliope, eh? Why, that's music to my ears. For the Calliope is a musical instrument.
A musical instrument?
Oh, yes, indeed. It's used on river steamboats, in carnivals and circuses, too. It's sort of a steam piano.
Well, gee, Mr. Whoopi, Tennessee can play the piano.
Well, then he should be able to play the Calliope. Here, let me get the three-dimensional blackboard and tell you all about it. It was in the year 1855 that a man named Joshua C. Stoddard of Worcester, Massachusetts, first patented the Calliope. As Mr. Stoddard finally worked it out, the Calliope was a series of 32 whistles which were played by steam.
You mean steam, like with a steam engine on a locomotive?
Oh, yes. At one end of the Calliope, there is a boiler and a smokestack. When steam is built up here, this knob is turned, and the steam passes into a long horseshoe-shaped pipe, on top of which are all of the whistles.
But, gee, where does the piano part come in?
Simple, my boy. At the other side of the horseshoe-shaped pipe, there's a keyboard with brass keys to withstand the heat of the steam.
And I have to play those brass keys to make the Calliope play, right?
Exactly. Each of the keys is connected to a rod. So when the key is pressed down, the rod moves, and at the other end, it opens one of the whistles. This causes steam to rush into the whistle. And whoopee! A musical note is heard.
But don't all the notes sound just alike?
Not at all, my boy. Each of the whistles, just like the pipes of an organ, is a different size, from very short and thin, which makes a high-pitched note, up to a very long and big round whistle, which makes a low-pitched note.
I get it now. Thanks a million, Mr. Whoopi. You're the greatest.
Be careful, boys. If you use too much steam, that brass keyboard gets awfully hot.
And so at 7 o'clock that night...
Okay, Chumley, turn on the steam. I'm ready to play.
And out in the center ring, the circus began. All the performers doing their acts right in time with the Calliope music. But then...
Chumley! The keyboard's getting too hot. There's too much steam.
What's that?
I said I'm burning my fingers. Turn down the steam.
Gee, Tennessee, the knob came off. What can I do?
This was a catastrophe. For as the keyboard grew hotter and hotter, Tennessee began playing faster and faster to keep his fingers from burning. And as the music went faster, the performers struggled to keep in time with the music. Trapeze artists zoomed wildly through the air. Bareback riders were whirling so fast they began to get dizzy. Tightrope walkers were running so rapidly they almost fell. And still Tennessee played faster as the steam grew hotter.
Stop the steam!
I can't, Tennessee, I can't.
Yeah, I beg your pardon, Mr. Manager, but have you by any chance seen the penguin and the walrus? Well, of course I've seen them. They're playing my calliope, and they're ruining my circus. And when they stop playing, I'm going to break their necks. Come on, Flunky. They're heading in the direction of the zoo.
Well, Chumley, it looks like we got to be acrobats after all.
Yeah, but I think we're in for a downfall.